Hello everyone and welcome to the Super Asylum channel. Today we are going to talk about the World Needs Heroes trailer that DC uploaded to the YouTube channel. We get a teaser for the Batman, Black Adam, The Flash, and even Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Now what is very interesting about this trailer is not the Batman or the Flash or Aquaman, the Lost Kingdom. What is interesting is Black Adam, the things we get from Black Adam. Now we get a closer look at the costumes of the JSA members in Black Adam, which are of course Atom Smasher, Dr. Fate, Hawkman and Cyclone. Now we get very short teasers for their costumes. I believe they're not even 1.5 seconds long, but they are enough that we can see what they actually look like, and I do have to say they look fantastic. There is of course so much more than just Black Adam in this trailer. In this 1-minute trailer, there's so much to analyze and to think about, but we are going to firstly focus on Black Adam, as they really focused on that in this trailer. But of course there was the Batman and the Flash as well, but we have seen so much from the Batman that let's give some shine to Black Adam. So we are gonna talk about, firstly, that was a weird sentence, but we're going to talk about Dr. Fate, now played by James Bond himself, Pierce Brosnan. Now, look at this costume. Look at this costume. Just let it sink in. Now, I'm not sure where the eye holes are. I cannot find the eyeballs on this particular helmet, but I'm sure they're gonna find some way to do it. I don't know if they are going to do no eyes at all. Now I saw someone complain on Twitter that they added muscles on this suit and we should stop casting 60-year-old actors. And I'm just sitting here. Do you actually know anything about Dr. Fate? Do you know Kent Nelson? He is an old man. So clearly just a hater, but this suit looks fantastic, man. I was not sure how they were going to do the body or the suit itself, because in the comics they have spandex and there is not a lot of patterns to the suit, but this, man, you can see the patterns on this suit, and I can't wait for Black Adam. And of course here's another still of Kent Nelson outside his suit, if you will. He has the helmet, carrying the helmet there in his hand, and Pierce Brosnan, man, he looks like Dr. Fate. He looks like Dr. Fate, and I'm just so excited for this movie. I mean, they got their hair, they got their beard. This is Dr. Fate, this is Kent Nelson. Next up, we have Aldis Hodge as Hawkman. Now, this looks absolutely incredible. He looks sick, man. He looks sick. This is the best Hawkman / Hawkgirl / Hawkwoman that we have ever seen on screen. Now they did Legends of Tomorrow with Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Obviously they don't have this kind of budget, but this is just so much superior. And the wings, man. The wings. The way they just expand. They come from nowhere. It's absolutely incredible. And this Hawkman is a lot more golden than usual. And this Hawkman is wearing full body armor. Usually he shows off his chest, but not in this one. And who cares, man, who cares? This is Hawkman. This is gonna be an epic movie, in my opinion. Next up we have Atom Smasher, played by actor Noah Centineo. I don't know if I butchered that name, but Noah Centineo is the Atom Smasher, and I saw someone on Twitter again compare him to Ant-Man from Marvel, and no. What? But because they're both red and they're both giants, they're the same? Nah, man, come on now. But I don't know a lot about Atom Smasher, but this suit looks fantastic and I cannot wait to see this movie. We see all the actors outside, or their alter egos outside their suits, and it just looks incredible. I don't know what to say, I just keep repeating myself. Next up, we have actress Quintessa Swindell, I believe. Now they are playing Cyclone from DC Comics. Now Cyclone is I guess you could call her a wind-powered witch. She can control the cyclones in the air, she can manipulate the wind. Now Quintessa has had nothing but positive things to say about their experience on the Black Adam set and filming this movie, and it just gets me really excited, and their line in Black Adam just gets me really hyped, because they are excited, I'm excited, everyone should be excited. I did not know how they were going to make this suit work in live action, but they did. I will play to you Cyclone's line. Maxine is her name, Cyclone's alter ego. I can't remember. Yeah, Maxine Hunkel is her name. And I'm going to play to you the scene where she speaks.
I just got goosebumps. I just got goosebumps.
Next up, I want to talk about Black Adam himself, The Rock. Now, I got to know something about The Rock Black Adam that I didn't know before. It is that he had a son.
My son dreamt of a better world. That's why he saved me.
I did not know that he had a son, and it looks like in this movie that he is not going to be the villain, because Dr. Fate talks to Black Adam and it seems like they're gonna join forces. Now I don't know if there are rumors, I just heard on Twitter that the villain might be Eclipso, and we have seen Eclipso on Stargirl Season 2. That could potentially be it, but I'm not sure why he would team up with the JSA to fight Eclipso and then go after Shazam. Now he is clearly an anti-hero in this version. Let me say this, what if he joins JSA in taking down Eclipso, and then he turns on the JSA, and that makes it more reasonable that he is going to go after Shazam, Billy Batson. Next up is The Flash. Now, there's not too much to say about The Flash, but we got a new look at, I don't know if it's a new helmet, I think it's the same helmet, but we got to see the goggles, or he has visors that, I don't know, redact, I don't know, or activate when he is about to run, which makes sense because otherwise he will get dust in his eyes. But man, I think The Flash could actually be a banger. I think it could be a sleeping banger. Now, I know a lot of DC fans, or I don't know if a lot of DC fans, but the vocal majority say that they absolutely hate the Flash movie. They hate the Flash movie. You have barely seen anything from it, but they're trying to boycott it, and they're just hating it from the get-go because it erases the Snyderverse. Now, I'm a fan of the Snyderverse myself, and I do have mixed signals about the Flash movie. I need to see more, but I think it could be a sleeping banger. And I don't think it's gonna be very successful for DC, which is sad because I think DC fans are eating very good this year and even come 2023, but I don't think DC fans appreciate what they're getting, because we're getting so much right now. Even on HBO Max we're getting Batgirl, and we're getting that Green Lantern series, and potentially Black Canary, and DC fans are just complaining even though we're getting so much. And it's like, why are we complaining when we're getting so much? Obviously there is not everything is gonna be for everyone, but there's so much that you should like some of it. But there's so much negativity in this DC fandom that it's just so hard for DC to actually make their movies, because if we don't watch these movies, they're not going to continue making these movies. Then we're getting nothing. And I would argue getting mediocre stuff, or mediocre movies, or even one bad movies and two bad movies is better than getting absolutely nothing. But yeah, I got a little sidetracked there. Back to The Flash. Now, what is interesting, I don't know who says it, if it's not Thomas Wayne, he's not in this movie, or the alternate version of Batman, which is Michael Keaton, who says, why did you decide to come to this Earth or this timeline when your own timeline needs saving or whatever?
You can go to any timeline, any universe. Why'd fight to save this one?
Yeah, he says you can go to any timeline, any universe. Why come to save this one? And that's interesting. Why did he go to some weird timeline? Is it gonna be that he just accidentally runs back in time and ends up in some completely different universe, like in Flashpoint Paradox, the movie, where he I guess he doesn't run back in time, but he, wait, does he? Yeah, he does, right? I can't remember Flashpoint right now. I believe he runs back in time, saves his mother, and then everything just completely changes. And I think that's gonna be this movie, because, well, we have already seen that he is going to go back to his old home. That was the Flash. Not too much about the Flash in this particular trailer or TV spot. But there's interesting as well in the end, where we see Barry number 2 and the Flash, where we don't even know if it's Barry number 2, but it does look like Ezra Miller. But we got the Flash 2, we got the main Flash, and of course Supergirl, and the Flash asks Batman, Michael Keaton, this.
Are you in?
Are you in? Now, I believe that was the same line that Bruce Wayne said to the Flash in Justice League. But yeah, he presumably says it to Batman, Michael Keaton, and yeah, it means that he might not be on board. But man, I think, as I said, it's gonna be a sleeping banger. It's gonna release in theaters. The small minority is gonna watch it and they're gonna really like it, and then it's gonna spread and people are gonna realize that it's actually gonna be a great movie. And then lastly, I wanna talk about Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. We got absolutely nothing that was showing Mera in this movie, which is pretty interesting. I heard that from Grace Randolph that they had an actress that was, if people didn't receive Amber Heard as Mera very well, they had a fallback plan or plan B to use another actress. Basically what we're getting from Aquaman in this particular trailer is just, well, what could be better than a king? A hero. And of course this is The World Needs Hero trailer or TV spot. I believe the Super Bowl is coming up very soon, so that's probably why. But yeah, that's been it from me. I have stretched this video out for far too long. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did. Subscribe to see more DC and maybe Marvel content. And I will see you later.